Servus und hallo, welcome to this new Friday vlog. It has been silent for a bit, that's because there was nothing happening. But I got a few things done, that being that I finally got all the tax stuff out of the way, opened a business bank account, which is good, like that makes it easier to do taxes and all the other stuff. I got another thermistor for the SVO3. This is a 40 watt heater cartridge because I had some issues. That being frantically overheating to the point where it is a fire hazard, and I enabled the thermal runaway protection and it did not kick in. I set the temperature to 210 degrees and it went up to 260, which is not 210 degrees. Now it smells like a bit of burnt plastic in the basement. Speaking of the basement, we'll go into the basement because it's 35 degrees Celsius here in Germany and I am dying. Downstairs we have some new things. And I also maybe started to print those. So down here, here's the SVO3 that actually produced a print, but now is in need of repair. I printed bigger bases on the Saturn with the last of my black resin, and I'm starting to print the characters for our new D&D campaign. Come on, focus. Looks nice. Like I kind of found a loophole to sell the Elegoo resin in my shop and on eBay, because in theory, if I wanted to sell from, like, I have an Amazon business account which enables me to buy without the Umsatzsteuer. I can buy a specific thing without the taxes added to it. I can add the taxes to my price. If I would import the minimum amount of resin, which is one box that contains 109 bottles, which I have to pay for, all the bottles. It is a reduced price, but still I have to buy 100 bottles of resin. Then I have to ship it from China to Germany, which costs money. And then I have to also import it. And with chemicals, it's probably not a good idea to do that unless I would be a big business, which I'm not. So that was not part of my business plan. Now I have discovered that you can, with the Amazon business thing, buy the resin for the same price which I would buy it from Elegoo, but not pay shipping and importing, which is pretty nice. So I have it listed on eBay for not a horrendous price, which some people list the 1 kilogram bottles for 50 euros, which it does. On Amazon it costs 29.69 or something. I put it up for 30 because that's an even number, with taxes included, and then I make small profit. You get the resin, easy peasy. And usually the shipping from my place, because I'm like near Frankfurt, like I'm in the middle of Germany essentially, and the shipping goes very fast. And that's also nice for when I want to print some products that reduces my costs and increases my revenue. And I also wanted to dabble into designing and printing some not tabletop related stuff, like a basic soap holder that does not suck. Because all the soap holders you can buy are just plates, essentially small plates where you can put soap. But if you have ever washed your hands with a piece of soap and then put the wet piece of soap on the plate, it sticks to it, and it's very annoying. I thought I would design a thing where you can, it's a small thing with some holes in it so you can grab it easier and it doesn't stick that well. Still have to design it and print it and put it up for sale, but it's an idea. I've also thought about like print a small caster with some funny quotes in it, like beer is good, which translates to beer is good, and other funny stuff. But I still have to find a way to reliably print it. I could print it with the resin printers, but for that, like resin is kind of brittle. Especially the usual mini printing resin is kind of brittle. I know it's not that big of a deal. I've dropped resin minis that did not shatter, and I've dropped other which may have been overcured, but I dropped them and they shattered horribly. That's why I would need to add a bit of Ceratec Blue, which is an engineering resin that is flexible. Like, you can mix and match resins. I would have to find like a good cure time, but I think it would be the same, to essentially make the product hardier, because with a caster sometimes you may drop it. It would be sad if it shattered. Yeah, I designed a phone holder for a pretty cool use case. In Germany, the firefighters are volunteers. It's just normal people from the population that are trained to maybe extinguish fires, but mostly help stupid people. We have on our fire truck, we have a phone, like what you usually see with construction workers. It's a brick that can call people, and it was always flying around, and we did not have a holder for it. And I designed one, printed it, and now it's on the truck, and it's nice. I can show you a picture in the next episode, or share it on Twitter. Twitter link is right here. That's all the stuff that has been happening. I still need to actually film the Elegoo Mars episode, but uni is big. I'm switching from like normal compared to high school or uni to something called a dualer Studiengang, which is you go into uni and then in your free time, like after the semester and all the tests are done, you go to a company and they train you on the job as an engineer, for my case. And I'm pretty far to becoming such, to switching over to that, which is pretty awesome. And also continuing to slowly paint the minis, which I have been slacking because I got overwhelmed and I had no drive for a bit because some private stuff happening, and I got pretty demotivated. Usually I stay in, like, we have online classes in uni, and I usually enjoy those and like pay attention, but I could not for the past days or weeks, and so I kind of went off the track a bit, and now I have to study. I will see you in the next video. I hope you print something. Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.